Hey guys, it's me, Jimmy Champagne, here with my review of Nails, which I just rented for $6.99 on iTunes. You can also buy it for $10 or go see it in select theaters. It's put out here in the US by Dark Sky Films, but it was also created in part by the Irish Film Board, which was a weird little fact that I thought was kind of cool. It's directed by Dennis Bartok and it stars Shauna McDonald as Dana. So she's out on a run one day and she gets hit by a car and the guy drives away and it puts her in a mental hospital. Of course, their health insurance won't cover anything good, so the hospital isn't that great. There's not a lot of people working there, there's not a lot of people admitted there, and it's just an all-around bad situation. The hit and run leaves her paralyzed from the waist down, and she also needs a ventilator to breathe, so she can't really talk. So the choice to have a character who's not only bedridden for the entire movie, but also can't speak, is bold and weird, and I don't really think it worked here. So Dana is a great character. She's super strong, and they do a really good job at showing you her healing process throughout the movie. Like, she's not totally unable to speak through the entire thing. As time goes on, she heals, her wounds heal, she's able to speak more, and she can move the top half of her body. And that's good, because seeing her in the exact same state for the entire thing would have made it totally not worth watching. Her husband Steve and her daughter Gemma are coming to visit her frequently throughout this movie, and while Gemma's pretty good, Steve is by far the worst character in it. At first you like him because he's a supportive husband, but then when she starts telling him about the ghostly appearances, he totally turns on her immediately, and it doesn't make any sense. They set up cameras in the room, and there's a lot of occurrences where they could just rewind the footage and see that she's not doing any of the things that are happening to her, to herself like they think, but he is just so resistant to believe her that it doesn't make sense. They also want you to hate him halfway through, so they make him make a bunch of choices that really no person would make, and it just comes off really dumb and ham-fisted, which was a bummer. Another character I really liked that I wish we got to see more of was Nails himself. This movie is over an hour and a half, and he's in it for a total of about 15 minutes. Right out of the gate, you see him walking around the hospital, clipping kids' nails and keeping them in envelopes, and that's both disgusting and creepy. The scariest parts of this movie are also when he comes to Dana in the night and turns off her ventilator machine because she can't fight back. That's a really good arresting moment that happens a couple times, but other than that, it's all jump scares and they all suck. Visually it looks pretty good, everything's consistent, and the hospital is nice and creepy as it should be, but at the end of the day, it's kind of hard to recommend this movie. If you're having a ton of people over to watch a horror movie and it's kind of a group who likes to talk over movies and they're gonna jump at every jump scare, then yeah, this one's worth throwing on because you're not really missing a lot in between all of those jump scares. But other than that, I don't know guys, I just didn't really like this movie. If you do check it out though, you should let me know what you think down in the comments below, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. I thought after Halloween there'd be a huge drought of horror movies, but that is not the case here. I have a bunch of stuff coming up, including a couple game reviews, so if you're not already, you're gonna wanna subscribe so you can stay on top of that stuff. Anyways guys, my name is Jimmy Champagne, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.